What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. First and foremost, I want to give a big shout out to everyone that engaged in my recent rant video. And that video really surprised me with the engagement that's going on, from views to subscriptions. It's doing well, and I really do appreciate each and every new subscriber that I've gained from that video. I appreciate each and every last one of you guys. And I'm very pleased that a lot of you guys felt the same way I felt in the rant. And even the guys that don't really agree with it, I appreciate each and every last one of you guys. So sticking with that same energy, in today's episode, we also have another rant video. And guys, please believe me, I'm not making another rant video because of the success from the previous video. And the topic in this video is actually a good reason for a rant video. And that has to deal with the recent release and launch of the Travis Scott Jumpman Jacks. So as I stated in that previous rant video, quick disclaimer, this video will have some sections that include rants and some language. So if you want to keep your good vibes in check, please feel free to exit stage left. But before you go, also please feel free to come back for future content, because I do like to keep it pretty much chill and low key on my channel. And with that being said, let's get into this video. And here you have it, guys, the Travis Scott Jumpman Jacks, aka Travis Scott Ones, aka T-Rex. And I'm not really fucking sure why we have three AKAs, but judging by this last one that we see here, T-Rex, how fucking fitting of a name, T-Rex. Seems like all of us average consumers have T-Rex sized arms and had no snowball's chance in hell of grabbing this shoe, as it seems like there was only a total of maybe 5 to 10 wins. Basically, no one was able to cop this shoe. So what was really the point of all of this shit? Can somebody please tell me that answer? Maybe to sell the shitty merchandise that we're gonna take a look at shortly? But I digress. Getting into this shoe, it originally dropped on the sneakers app on April 30th. And I want to say there was only maybe 4,000 to 10,000 pairs that really released. And if I remember correctly, I waited over 40 minutes to get my L, which seems like everyone took. A couple days later, the Travis Scott site went live with this sneaker, which stated that it would drop soon. This thing led on for days on top of days on top of days of thinking maybe when this shoe was gonna drop. And some of you probably was a part of campouts watching this shoe every hour on the hour for 8 to 12 to 14 hours each day, checking on this shoe and the potential drop of this shoe, only to have mods on the Cactus Jack Discord basically tease everyone that it was possibly dropping. And this went on for days upon days. It almost felt like fucking Groundhog Day, repeating the same cycle over and over, waiting for the shoe to release. And after a whole week of nothing, frustration starts to set in. Consumers start to get pissed off. Everyone's up in arms, basically disowning Travis Scott and the whole Cactus Jack crew. And people was basically in sicko mode of the brand. Things start to reach a boiling point within the community and within the Cactus Jack Discord. Moderators started fighting amongst each other, basically stating that the Cactus Jack crew was clueless. And yeah, that shit really ruffled some feathers, because the Cactus Jack team finally stopped sitting on their fucking hands and got to work with the actual release of this shoe. And that release finally happened over a week later, May 9th. Thursday. So the shoe finally loaded up, and also the Cactus Jack merchandise loaded. And pretty shitty merchandise, I might add, but we'll get into that later. So everyone's excited again. We got a live shoe. The drop is coming anytime soon now. Let's lock in. And even more exciting news, they actually have the University Red pair also. And this colorway was actually set to release the following day, on Friday, May 10th. Somewhat of a letdown. I wish that both colorways would have dropped the same day, because I really did want this University Red. but it gave us all something to look forward to the following day. So it turns out that the actual launch was gonna be a raffle system versus first come, first serve. I guess Cactus Jack and crew was giving us a fighting chance against all the bot entries, which some have stated that it was over 30,000 bot entries, which seems like we all pretty much fucked at this point, because if I was a betting man, I would say that pretty much 90 to 95% of that stock was probably already backdoored. So it's finally time to sign up for the raffle, put in all the information needed, no kind of confirmation email that you actually put in. Now it's basically a waiting game to see if you chosen out of probably 2 million entries. The original raffle was open for maybe 30-40 minutes, and then it closed. Everything was processed, and they allotted everyone an hour to get any kind of results if you was so-called the lucky winner. So during this time, we're all checking our emails, our spam folders, refreshing every fucking minute on the hour. An hour goes by, the raffle is still processing, maybe 30 more minutes go by, it finally sells out, sold out. And now comes the outrage from the sneaker community. No one can actually find many winners. Can somebody please tell me where in the hell did all the sneakers go? I understand some people probably didn't post their winnings, but the sneaker community is pretty diligent in locating winners. As I stated earlier, 90 to 95% backdoor activity. And yes, Alex, that will be my final answer. I mean, really, what the fuck is going on? It seems like no average consumer can get their fucking hands on this shoe when it comes to these Travis Scotts. I mean, Nike and the sneaker app does a shitty job. You should have a ton of these fucking shoes. This is Travis Scott's first signature shoe. Why in the fuck you got less than 10,000 pairs of these? You already know how these shoes sell in the resale market. You know it's customers that's gonna buy this shoe. Why in the fuck would you make so less? Come on, Nike. You make 10 million Panda Dunks and you can't make at least 100,000 pairs of the Jumpman Jacks? Come on, bro. What the fuck are you doing, Nike? Alright, so I get it. Nike might say, okay, well, we're not gonna step on Travis Scott's toes. We're gonna just drop 10,000 pair. We're gonna give him shit. If it was me, I would have gave him 100,000 plus pairs if the first signature sneaker. Okay, Nike, we don't want to step on Travis Scott's toes, so we're gonna give him the bulk of the release. Well, this motherfucker didn't have a bulk of shit, cause ain't nobody showing winnings. If he had a bulk, the shit went out the back door. I know Nike has calculated how popular this guy's shoe sells. They wouldn't have gave him a fucking contract if they didn't notice. I just don't understand why they make so less of this shoe. And this pair that we're looking at, the University Red, Nike even stated on their website that it was exclusive release to the Cactus Jack website. Okay, exclusive release. And I don't think we've seen evidence of a winner of this colorway. It's probably a few floating around, but not many. So this shit was exclusive, but come on, Nike. What are we doing here? People was waiting around for 2 weeks straight for these two releases, only to have a handful of winners show up in the sneaker space. I'm getting emails from GOAT saying that they actually dropped the shoe before the raffle was even done on the Travis Scott website. And they have a ton of pairs for sale. How fucking fitting is that? So we know who the bag man is at the back door. GOAT and StockX. They had a whole fucking PR system going out into the sneakerverse via email when the raffle is still ongoing. Really? I swear you can't make this shit up. So now what's left? You force our fucking hand to go to StockX or GOAT to get our fucking eyes gouged out. Meanwhile, Travis Scott and his whole crew and website force feed us they trash ass merchandise to look at for a week to 2 weeks. Gotta be fucking kidding me. Taking a look at my size on StockX, size 12, buy it now. $509. Let's take a look at smaller sizes. Smaller size 3.5 going for $373. It seems like pretty much most of it is stuck in the 500s. You have one size 16 Bigfoot size for $611. I mean, even the smaller sizes $488. And I'm pretty sure the University Red pair is outrageous. As I said, outrageous. My size 14, 15. The fuck out of here. I could take a red Sharpie and paint the fucking swoosh for way less. Look at this shit, a 3.5, 1930. Oh my. You have some 2200. That's fucking ridiculous. And last sale, $14.05 for my size. Someone just jumped out the fucking window. I could have went across that water and got 7 pairs for the price of 1 here. Fucking ridiculous, bro. So let's take a quick look at this shitty merchandise I was talking about. What is this? Oh, and they going for $55. So this is the shit that gets me. Ships in 6 to 8 weeks for basically a screen printed tee. Come on, bro. Y'all need to step y'all shipping game up. Waiting for 2 months for a t-shirt. Bro, last time I ordered something from Travis Scott, I had to do a charge back and threaten these son of bitches before they shipped out my merchandise. What kind of design is this? Fucking 2-year-old can design this shit. I mean, what the fuck is this? What kind of Roddy Piper type of shit is this, man? You got the cutoff. You can fucking pick between what style you want, a short sleeve or muscle tank. Jesus Christ. I won't lie, I did give this shirt a good look at it. I think this one had like an embroidery on around the star that looked somewhat decent, but I still didn't buy this shit. 6 to 8 weeks, $55. Get the fuck out of here. I did kind of like the graphics on this hoodie. Looks like it's probably like that acid wash, probably thicker material. This one was decent. I kind of didn't care for this rip in the back, but you know, it is what it is. $475. Get the fuck out of here. Ships 10 to 12 weeks. Come on, bro. I'm waiting 2.5 months for this. Come on. And I think I'm pretty sure most of you waited until you took an L on each other's shoes before you even thought about buying this merchandise. And after you got them L's, you probably said, fuck this merchandise. Like I said, it got the hell on. You got these mesh shorts. What is cotton fleece shorts? $80. Looks like it had these little rings in it. Not my type of vibe, but you know, okay. I don't think it was $80. Okay. Now the gloves, I ain't gonna cap with you on these gloves. I went ahead and pulled trigger on these gloves. I was feeling these. For some reason, I just like the overall design of them. I got some purpose use that I'm gonna use for these, so I will say that I did cop those. The studded belt, no thank you. This journey hat, T-Rex claw marks. I mean, it is what it is. If you like any of this merch, I love it. Hey, I ain't gonna hold you to it. The socks, I thought about getting these socks, but you know, my main thing is the shipping time on this stuff, man. Even though the gloves that I got, it's got that long ass shipping time, but you know, I guess I'll wait on it. T-Rex coin pouch. Who the fuck has coins? Come on, bro. What is this shit? Yeah, no fucking coins, man. I don't remember last time I had any coins. But man, oh man, this was just was a crazy ass release and launch of this shoe. It was just shitty in my opinion. I think the Cactus Jack crew can do a whole lot better job of releasing Travis Scott's merchandise. More, I think they could be more efficient with releasing it, more efficient with the information that they provide to the customers. You know, I get it that that Discord team try to hype the shoe up, but I think they went a little too overboard with this shoe, trying to hype up the customer fan base. I mean, people gonna buy Travis Scott merchandise. You don't need to pump the shit up for weeks upon weeks, only to, drop maybe a couple wins to the community. It don't seem like many people took a win on this shoe. And after the release of both of these pair, it just kind of seemed bland right now. Like, what the fuck did we just waste our time for even following this shoe upon release? For now, to only get this shoe is to go into, StockX or Go to try to pick this shoe up on a secondary market and get price gouged here to hell. So it just kind of seems counterproductive and overall just a shitty release of this shoe. And it leaves very little confidence to be had in this team, because it's going to be multiple colorways of this shoe that release, especially with this being called the Travis Scott 1. So he's probably going to have a collection of shoes coming out. And I can already count at least 3 other pairs. They have a blue pair of this T-Rex. And they also have one that's called Cut the Check. And I think that's mostly like a muslin brown, like the midsole in this University Red shoe. But the overall shoe is like that muslin brown. And I think that's called Cut the Check. Then they also have like a dark mocha. I think that might be set to release at the end of this year or early springtime 2025. So that's at least 3 colorways of this T-Rex design. And he also has the Jordan 1 Low Canary that's set to release, I think this upcoming week. It says May 17th, so that's supposedly this upcoming Friday. But I really do think this probably will get pushed back. But it may release, and this will be a women's exclusive shoe. I'm not sure if it's gonna come in extended sizing. We could take a look. It looks like it does have extended sizes, so we'll just have to stay tuned to see if Travis Scott and his team actually puts it up on his website. As I stated earlier in the video, they actually ran over late with adding this T-Rex dark mocha shoe to the site, so who knows if they actually get that Jordan 1 Low Canary up on the site by next Friday. And even if they do, as I stated, I have no confidence at all in this team and releasing a good shoe that us, the average consumer, can be hopeful of taking a win on this site. But in conclusion to this video, I just think overall all parties involved can do a better job executing the release and launch of this shoe. I think Nike can do a better job at releasing more pairs to the public, especially on their apps. I think Travis Scott and his crew can do a better job at managing the expectations and giving the information to the customer on their end, and also being more transparent to the actual release of the shoe and not leading customers on for days, but holding a lot of enthusiasts hostage and leaving them in the dark, not knowing when the shoe is actually going to drop. So I think they can do a better job as a collective. But guys, that's what I had for you today. Just wanted to come through, get you guys' opinion, what you thought about the whole overall release and launch of this shoe, and how you feel about it. Do you think they can actually execute it better? And let me know how you feel about the shoe, the execution of the design of the shoe. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Are you looking forward to other colorways? Feel free to drop it in the comments and stay tuned to the channel. We have more content up and coming. And as I stated earlier in the video, it wasn't my intention on making back-to-back rant videos, feeding off the previous rant videos' success. It wasn't my intention for that. It just happened to go that way since we had this Cactus Jack release. And I will say, if you do indeed enjoy this type of content, hey, if you like it, I love it. And there's one way to continue to show me that you do like it. It's to continue to hit that subscribe button and continue to run up the views and give me that sign that you do like it. And hey, who knows, we probably can get into it again. I appreciate you guys. Till the next time, peace.